was so mad at my manager yesterday. I didn't talk to him for the rest of the day. And he tried to apologize, and I couldn't even talk to him. I couldn't even look at him. And that's what happens when you invalidate someone. Why would they give you the time of day? And don't get me wrong, I forgave him and I'll talk to him again, but you know, you should never talk to somebody like they don't matter. So many people have done that. That's why I don't do that. That's why I keep apologizing for ways that I communicate, and if I'm not doing that in such a way, if I can't find a better way to say what I want to say, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The proud parent of the proud parent of a U.S. Marine. Okay, that's all right. At least it's not an honor student. I will accept that. You can be proud whatever you want. I would say proud parent of cats. That would be a funny bumper sticker, considering so many things. That bumper sticker would be hilarious. But yeah, there's a certain way, if people talk to me like that, like I'm not talking to them anymore. Like, it's disrespectful, it's rude, it's just totally unnecessary, you know? But I realized something. He made me realize this about myself, and it's crazy that it's taken me 39 years to learn this about me. But it takes me a lot longer to process information. Like, it takes me longer to get a joke. A lot of times people will say something, and it takes at least like 2 minutes for it to register. Now, this is actually not because of marijuana. This is because I've watched channels with other schizophrenics, and they talk about this same exact thing. That when like somebody asks them a question, like they can't really process the information immediately, and then the person that asks them a question gets really frustrated. And I'm realizing that, like, yeah, that's the story of my damn life. Intelligent, but don't treat me like I'm retarded. Oh, 'cause I don't respond. Everyone's reacting all the time. Yeah, I think that's what's so frustrating to other people, because, you know, most people just react. You know, like my manager reacted to me. All because, like, I didn't understand something that he said to me. And so, now I can understand, like, he was stressed out because there was an inspection, and the dude that came to inspect the store, you know, he was stressed out about that. So It's like, I get that he was just in a particular position where he was being an asshole, and, you know, it's happened. That's happened a bunch of times. This isn't a case of me taking it personally. This is a case of, like, you shouldn't talk to people like that. And, you know, I don't want to typecast people and just say, oh, it's a boomer thing. But yeah, most boomers talk like that. Like, my whole family talks like that. That was the main issue I had with my priest. Like, my late priest. Like, he was totally belittling me. All because he didn't agree with my interpretation of something. And he thought that I was being, like, defiant or some shit. And I was like, honey, I'll show you defiant. Don't accuse me of being defiant, clergy, okay? You don't understand me, man. But I tend to shut down, though. Like, if people talk to me a certain way, I tend to shut down because it's not acceptable. And, you know, how can I explain that to somebody? Like, yeah, like, belittling people, that's not a good way to talk to them. It's not a good way to get them to do what you want, you know? But anyway, yeah, it takes me longer to process information, and because of that, I act like I'm really slow. And maybe that's frustrating to people that know me because they know that I'm smarter than that. I think that was the main source of my father's frustration with me, because he knew that I was intelligent. But just because, like, you're intelligent in certain ways doesn't mean you're intelligent in all the ways, you know? A lot of people can read books, but they still believe in injecting heavy metal, you know? So I'll always use that.